From 1958 to 1984, the city of Nashville played host to the biggest names in NASCAR, as Fairgrounds Speedway was a staple of the annual Cup Series calendar. 9 of Richard Petty's 200 career victories came in Nashville's 42 Cup events, while all-time track win record holder Darrell Waltrip scored 8 of his 67 career Fairgrounds victories at the Cup level. But the history of racing in Nashville actually dates back nearly a century, as some of the top drivers of the Indianapolis 500 in the 1910s would bring their cars down to the track for events held alongside the state fair. Originally a dirt oval of just over a mile, the track was converted in 1957 to a half-mile paved oval and lengthened to its current .596-mile layout just over a decade later. In recent years, proving yourself at the fairgrounds has been a surefire way to get noticed in NASCAR, with names like Waltrip, Bobby Allison, Dale Earnhardt, Bill Elliott, and Sterling Marlin on the entry list. Taking a win at Nashville show means you've got the skills to pay the bills. Tonight, the BR Saturday Series takes the ARCA car to Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Which driver has the skill to pay the bill? It's beating and banging short track style as each driver tries to hoist that trophy in the Music City.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and any other creatures, terrestrial or non-terrestrial, that may be watching tonight. Welcome to the BRR Saturday Series presented by Flaming Karma Paint Shop. Tonight we go back for some more short track action at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. This 0.6 of a mile high banked oval is quite the challenge for the drivers. It looks like everybody was getting real loose off the corners. It's an older surface, very bumpy, and with these cars it's hard to put the power down without spinning, so drivers will definitely be challenged. We're just wrapping up qualifying, about 40 seconds left here. Right now at the top of the board is the Iceman, DJ Kinner, Jared Heasley sitting second, L.B. Hewins third, Gerald Thanos Poole in fourth, and Wild Bill Percy in fifth. Looks like the Bartow Bullet has decided not to take a qualifying lap here. It's a little smaller field, but it's a Saturday night in the summer, so a lot of guys out doing things, a lot of folks. I wanted to say hi to Nicole. I don't know if she's watching tonight, but she's over in Pennsylvania for the race at Pocono, so hopefully she's having a good time. Looks like she was enjoying the Hershey Park, so good for her. A little well-deserved time off. Qualifying is wrapped up. Field will be grading here on pit road. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. And on the pole, the Iceman, DJ Kinner. Outside front row, Jared Heasley. L.B. Hewins and Gerald Thanos Poole make up the second row. Bill Percy and Jason Rome on the third row. Richie West and Rick Sargent on the fourth row. And rounding out the field, the Bartow Bullet, Donald Durrance. Tonight will be 125 laps. There will be a competition caution at about lap 41. Drivers have 3 extra sets of tires laying in the pits, although I don't know if tires are going to be quite as crucial as track position. That remains to be seen. Current track conditions are actually very nice. Track temperature is 72 degrees, outside air temperature is only 70, so nighttime definitely cool temperatures. Hopefully that will help a little bit with the grip. It's down about 4 degrees from practice, so any help they can get as far as getting the power down off the corners, I'm sure they're appreciating that. Field is lined up now. We should be getting ready to roll here in just a second. It's a short track, so I'm going to assume that we have 2 pace laps. It's typically the procedure for short track racing. Pace car is rolling off. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car, but it's still on. Oh, lights go off on the backstretch, sorry. Because the pace car entry is in the middle of 3 and 4. So yes, indeed, two pace laps, so we will be going green next time by. These starts can get a little bit sketchy when they start to first put that power down. Those tires will want to spin even when they're brand new. So we could actually have a Canadian restart on the start, and it won't even be a Canadian doing it. So drivers will have to be careful there. Pace car is off. Green flags in the air. Jared gets a nice run on the outside. DJ definitely drives her down deep into turn 1, takes the lead. Loose off, really loose off. Manages to gather it back up. And the whole field has actually completed a single lap without a spin, so looking good. DJ still with about a 2 car length lap lead over Jared. Looks like Wild Bill got a little loose off the corner there and got into Jason. Right on Thanos' roof right now as he sits in 4th place. DJ's leading, Jared 2nd, LB Hewins 3rd, Thanos in 4th, and Jason Rome right behind him. Bill Percy, after that little slide off of turn 2, fell back to 6th. Richie West 7th, Rick Sargent 8th, and Donald Durance 9th. You can see even on the camera here how much these cars bounce around through the corners. These are very rough track surface, very worn. It will chew up the tires a little bit, but drop-off is not huge. It's typically over a long run, just a little over a second, so it's not unbearable. DJ just set the fastest lap on this last lap at a 19.24, which is about what he qualified at. Get the ticker up as we start lap 6. A little farther back, Bill Percy fighting, wants that 5th spot back from Jason Rome. Driving it deep in the corner. Jason's hanging tough on that outside. Meanwhile, Richie West and Rick Sargent right behind, just watching to see who sorts that out. Looks like Donald went for a little bit of a slide there. He's falling back, still in 9th place, but about 6 seconds back from this fight. DJ still out front. Jared running a little bit different line now, trying the low side, see if he can make up a little time. LB in 3rd, Thanos in 4th, Bill Percy currently in 5th with Jason Rome in 6th. Those two have sorted out. Richie West, Rick Sargent, Donald Durance, that runs out your field. Looking back from the leader's car as Jared gets a little loose off the corner. Still looking at that lower line, seeing if he can make up a little bit of time. DJ sticking to that middle line, although he ran a little bit lower this time, just trying to see if maybe Jared's onto something there. LB Hewins running along in 3rd, falling a little bit off, about a 1.5 seconds off of those front 2. Got about a 0.5 second on Thanos behind him. Thanos looks like Bill Percy starting to come into the picture, going to put a little pressure on Thanos, so Thanos needs to pick it up a little bit. See if he can start pressuring LB. Again, no change up front. The Iceman, DJ Kinner in first, Jared Easley in second, LB Humans third, Gerald Poole fourth, and Bill Percy running out your top five. They are running about a little under a 20-second lap, so they will click off 125 of these in a hurry if they don't have any cautions. Although, to be honest, green flag pit stops are very tricky. The pit road entrance here is not easy. It's an abrupt, very low speed, 90-degree left-hander. DJ managing to put about 3.5, 4 car lengths on Jared now. Second and a half up on LB in third. Gerald Poole's about a half second behind LB, and 3/4 of a second back is Bill Percy in fifth. Richie West just moved up to sixth in front of Jason Rome. So Jason fading a little bit. And it looks like Rick Sargent has had a problem. We have a caution. So got a little too much power coming off. Spun the car to that inside wall. And did toe to pit road. So 17 laps on the books. I don't think anybody's going to come to pit road for tires at this point. Last year at the very back, in which case you may want to just gamble tires and fuel, but there should be enough cautions that they probably won't even need to take on fuel to finish the race. 125 laps, it's only about 65 miles. These cars can usually run that on a tank of fuel easy. Looks like Jason may have pitted. Lights are out on the pace car. They're forming back up double file. Again, DJ Kinner your leader, Jared Easley second. LB Humans and Gerald Poole make up the second row. Bill Percy, Richie West on the third row, and Jason Rome and Donald Durrance on that fourth row. Rick Sargent still showing in the pits, although I'm getting a message that he may have had to withdraw the entry. Pace car is in. We are green. Nice smooth start, no Canadian restarts, that's good to see. Again, Jared hanging tough on that outside, but that inside line prevails. Gerald fighting LB for second. Gerald trying to make that outside line work for him. While Bill sitting right back behind them in sixth. Or in fifth, trying to see which line's going to prevail. Jason Rome in sixth, Richie West seventh, Donald Durrance eighth. Looking on board from Richie West's roof at Jason Rome right in front of him. You can see a little close to the wall coming off of two. cars bouncing around. Gerald did manage to make that high line work for him and did get around Albie. So Albie slides back to fourth. DJ Kinner still up front with Jared about 2 car lengths off the back bumper. Now Jared running a little bit higher line and DJ running the lower line, reverse of what they were doing earlier, and we have a caution. Jason Rome and Bill Percy have had a problem. This is 5th and 6th here. And it looks like Bill just got loose, turned around and got it. Jason had nowhere to go. Ended up getting collected in that. He gets going again. Let's see from Bill's perspective. Just a little too much power off the turn. Around catches that inside wall lightly. That's not a lot of damage. Aerodynamics are not a big deal at this track because it is so short. Bill gets it turned around and going again. So we have DJ Kinner up front, Jared Heasley second, Gerald Poole third, Albie Hewins fourth, Richie West now up to fifth, Donald Durrance sixth, Bill Percy seventh, Jason Rome is eighth. Looks like he's in pits getting a little bit of that damage fixed on his car. Wow, we got a second. Let's pull Jared in real quick, like. Jared, it's Mark up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello, Mark.
So you tried the high line, you tried the low line. What's it going to take to get around the Iceman?
I don't know. Through him line, maybe. I'm not sure. I can gain some time. I got to get a good restart and let him put pressure on him. I think we can get him.
Okay, now Gerald did make that high line work on Albie on that last restart, so just to let you know that is a possibility.
Oh, I know it is. You just got to get the straight exit off. And if I can stop him from getting the exit, I think it can make work.
Alrighty, well I see you guys are getting ready to go back green, so I'll let you have at it.
Yep, thanks, Mark.
Looks like Jason did lose a lap on those repairs on pit road, but this is a short track, so cautions are something that'll probably happen again, so he can get that lucky dog. Green flag back out. DJ gets a good jump. See if Jared can drive it in. Nope, he's going to kind of drop in behind, it looks like. Protect that second spot. See if he can get that run up there and keep some pressure on him. Now Albie trying the high side on Gerald Poole, since that worked against him on the last one. Still up high, and he does manage to pull that pass off. It's like Richie West, Donald Durrance, still going at it. Jason rolling the lap car in that mix there too. Bill Percy now challenging that on that inside line. Donald wisely just lets him have it, save his tires, save his car for late in the race. On lap 33 of 125, again we should have a competition yellow about lap 41. Looking back from Albie Hewins' gearbox at Thanos right behind him. Running that low line off in the Flaming Karma paint scheme on his car. Flaming Karma Racing. Gerald owns a number of cars that run in the XCal series on Tuesday nights, broadcast by How to Suck at iRacing by Doug Burns. Definitely check them out. Those guys are serious racers. They're running for cash every week and a team championship. Gerald's team currently second in those points. Back up front, DJ's pulled a little bit of a gap, about a second gap on Jared, who has another 0.8 of a second on Albie. Gerald and Albie having a good fight. Jason Rome, a lap cars going by. I'm guessing he put fresh tires on. Definitely turning some of the faster laps. 1930s as opposed to the leaders 1980s. And the running order is DJ Kinner first, Jared Heasley second, Albie Hewins third, Gerald Poole fourth, Richie West fifth, Bill Percy sixth, Donald Durant seventh, and Jason Rome who's eighth. One lap down currently. Rick Sargent has retired from the race. Richie West just kind of running on his own, about a second and a half back from Gerald Poole and about a half second up on Bill Percy. Just trying to log some laps so he complete on lap 40 of 125. Competition yellow should be in the next lap or two. And there is the competition yellow. Now we'll see if anybody comes in 4 tires. That is the yellow that Jason was looking for, so he should get the lucky dog here. All the lead cars are coming to pit road, so it looks like tires and fuel will be the order of the day. DJ holds serve on the pit stops. Jared comes off second behind him. There's Jason Rome, who's currently scored second or third, but he will be, he'll have to go to the end of the longest line because he did get the lucky dog, but he'll be back on the lead lap and in contention. Albie Hewins, Gerald Poole, Richie West, Bill Percy, and Donald Durant all came off, so that'll be third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and Jason Rome will be 8th. Jason did duck back into the pits, it looks like, just to top off. And it looks like Donald had a little bit of an issue under caution. Let's take a look here. Oh, he just overran the pace car there and just had to slow down, drop back onto pit road. Lights are out on the pace car, so they'll be lining back up. Again, the running order after the caution with the pit stops: DJ Kinner first, Jared Heasley second, Albie Hewins third, Gerald Poole fourth, Bill Percy fifth, Richie West sixth, Jason Rome seventh, Donald Durans eighth, and Rick Sargent is retired. Pace car is in. Let's crank it up here. DJ holding serve out front with Jared Heasley second, Gerald Poole third, Albie Hewins fourth, and Bill Percy. Wild Bill running out top five. Richie West, Jason Rome, and Donald Durns are 6th, 7th, and 8th. They have definitely turned up the pace. Most of them are turning the fastest laps of their race so far. Jared Heasley just set the fastest lap of the race at a 19:19 on this last lap. So fresh tires definitely did pick them up a little bit of a speed, but they've been running consistently right around 19.8, 19.9 on the worn tires, so it's not, like I said, a huge drop off with them. On lap 54 of 125, so basically halfway in about 10 laps here. 7.5 laps if you want to be technical, but currently closest fight on the track right now is between Jared Heasley and Gerald Poole. Gerald's about 4/10 of a second back off of Jared. Jared's another 7/10 off of DJ. Gerald's your points leader, definitely putting pressure and wants to get another podium finish here. Kind of solidify those points as we go into the stretch run now that we're basically halfway through. Starting to stretch out a little bit. Albie Hewins dropped about 1.5 seconds off the back of Gerald Poole. Then another full second back to Wild Bill. Another 1.5 seconds after that back to Richie West. And Jason's 3 seconds back behind that. Donald, unfortunately, it does look like he lost a lap on that pit stop sequence. Not sure what happened there. He is showing 8th, but he is 1 lap down. chipping away at that lead from DJ Kennard. It got down to about 7/10 of a second, just under that. And in the meantime, stretched it out to about 3/4 of a second over Gerald Poole. So it kind of settled down there. See what kind of speeds they turn down to about 90 miles an hour in the center of the corner. To 123 it looks like, as they just before they start getting on the brakes to get down into the corner again. Again, this is the closest battle these three cars running for these front three positions. Jared about half of a tenth faster than DJ each and every lap. And Jared gets real loose off of 2 or off of, that was off of 1, or a 4, sorry, off of 4. That allows Gerald to pull right back up. Gave up all that space that he had run down on DJ, now back to about a 1.5 seconds back. He can gather it back up, cool those rear tires back down, because they get a little angry when you spin them like that. Working lap 66 of 125. Trying to stay close to his rear bumper, keep a little bit of pressure on him, see if he can force another mistake. Stay pinned on this battle right here. This is the closest race on track, about 0.3 of a second between Jared and Gerald, or Ricky, Bobby, and Thanos, to make it easier to distinguish between the two. Ricky Bobby running a little bit higher line now, see if that can help him. He has gotten back to where he's running about 0.5 tenth quicker than DJ, but he gave up all that space, so now he's got to slowly try and claw that back. 70 complete of 125, so time is running out for him. Jump back on the roof of Thanos to see the fight here. You can see DJ up front there in the middle of the corner. Jared running a really high line as Gerald keeps it down on the bottom. That momentum on the top allows Ricky Bobby to pull ahead. Thanos just keeps running his line. Little slip off the corner for Ricky Bobby. Let's jump on in the cockpit of the leader right now and take a couple laps around Nashville from his perspective. Very smooth on the wheel, just a little bit of right turn to keep that right rear tire underneath them so the car doesn't turn around on them. You can see how much the car bounces around though. just nice, smooth, consistent laps, which is what you get from the Iceman. That's why he's got that nickname. I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Snodgrass, Scott and Becky. Congratulations on your wedding. I wish the two of you a lifetime of happiness. So I just wanted to say that. Congrats to the two of you. Scott's been a long-time member of the BRR. Would like to see him back out there, but I know life gets busy, and now with a new wife, it's probably going to be real busy for a little while, if you know what I mean. So enjoy, but again, best wishes for a lifetime of happiness. Really proud of you. Meanwhile, Jared has managed to get a little bit of a gap on Thanos. It looks like Albie's now starting to reel his way in. And we have had a problem. Richie West has had a crash, looks like off of turn 2. A little bit of contact with the wall, but that's not that unusual. Gives the paint guy something to do the next week. But yes, he definitely got a little too much power. Good job keeping it off the wall, though, to save it from any further damage. Nice recovery. Gets it rolling again. Don't know if he's going to lose the lap. He had it going before DJ passed him, but looks like he is going to have to stay there, so he has lost a lap, unfortunately. But he saved the car, so he's got a good chance to get that lap back, get back in contention. And meanwhile, DJ stayed on track, but 2nd through 6th have all hit pit road. Jared Albee, Gerald Poole, Bill Hersey, and Jason Rome all hit pit road. My guess is that Donald Durrance will get the lucky dog, so that should get him back on the lead lap. So Jared definitely just looking for something a little different, get off sequence with the leader. If you can't beat him conventional way, just try something a little bit different. See if you can make something happen that way. And Donald did indeed get the lap back, so he'll have to fall back to the tail end of the longest line, but that will put him in 7th place. Now Richie's hoping for the next caution where he's not part of it so that he can get his lap back. Richie's going to go to pit road now and grab some tires, might as well. So the running order is DJ Kinner, Jared Heasley, Gerald Poole, Albie Hewins, Bill Percy, Jason Rome, and Donald Durrance. That's your top cars, 7 cars on the lead lap. Richie West in 8th, 1 lap down, and Rick Sargent in 9th, retired from the race. So this will be an interesting restart. Everybody else on fresh tires, DJ on older tires, although we're still turning some pretty good laps even on those older tires, and now he's got a chance to cool them down here. Lights are out on the pace car, forming back up side by side. And I think on this restart, we'll go to crank it up once again. Pace car is in. Green flag. just after Jared takes the lead, we have a crash with DJ and Gerald Poole. Let's go back, take a look, see what happened there. Don't know, DJ didn't know, maybe he was down there, but he definitely squeezed down, and of course Gerald was squeezing up a little bit off the two, and the two of them got together. Sent both of them to the inside wall, significant damage. Of course, that was the caution that Richie West was looking for, because he'll get the lucky dog. But Donald, DJ, and Gerald all have gone to pit road. Richie West getting his lap back. So that new tires definitely did pay off for Jared. He was able to make that pass. But just after he got out to the front, the calamity occurred. So that DJ and Gerald to the back of the pack, they probably had to use their faster pairs. That was pretty decent impact on that inside wall. These cars don't like that very much, but so it's now Jared easily in the lead, LB Hewin second, Jason Rome, good recovery back up to third, while Bill Percy fourth, showing Richie West fifth, but he'll drop back to eighth because he'll have to do the EOL because he did get the lucky dog. Let's see if we can grab Albie for a second here, who's running second. Albie, it's Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
So you were having a pretty solid race, nothing spectacular, but somehow you've worked your way up into second here by avoiding the chaos. So what's your plan?
I've just been, riding around, saving tires, hoping for a good long run here, and maybe have something at the end.
Does your car do better on the long run, or is it still good on the short?
Yeah, I can be good on the short. I just know how these cars are, and if you can save a little tire, I have better luck. But we're coming down to it now, so we'll see.
All right. Well, you have yourself a little good luck there, and hopefully we can talk to you in Victory Lane.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
So that's LB Hewins worked his way back up to second. Just quietly running there, avoiding the chaos, saving a little tire here. So, see, it looks like the lights are out on the pace car, and it looks like Jared has elected the high line for the restart. So you've got running order is Jared Heasley, LB Hewins, Bill Percy, Jason Rome, Donald Durrance, DJ Kidder, Gerald Poole, and Richie West. All 8 cars on the lead lap. Pace car is in. Jared will lead them back to green. Green flag. Jason Rome looking for a position behind Elby there on the low line. Bill Percy is up to second, took advantage of starting on that high line on the restart. Albie hanging tough there on the high line for third. Jason behind. DJ has worked his way back to fifth, right on the back bumper of Jason. Gerald Poole right behind him. Then Donald Durrance and Richie West running out seventh and eighth. From the roof of DJ's car at fourth place, Jason Rome right in front of him, LB in third. Both of them running different lines. Jason on the bottom line, LB running that high line to keep that momentum up. Meanwhile, not that far behind, Bill Percy and Jared Heasley up there running 1-2. Great run for Bill. He was struggling a little bit in practice being able to get the power down, but he's definitely got it figured out for the race, running along in second here. Little loose, looks like Albie got up into the wall for a second. Keeps it going, and Bill gets loose again off of 2. And Richie West has crashed and gone back to the pits. Let's take a look at what happened there. Just got on the power, did the old death wobble, and parked it in the outside wall pretty hard. And then turned it around, getting down towards pit road. Meanwhile, Jared's still up front. Wild Bill right behind him. LB Hewins third. DJ Kinner now up to 4th. Jason Rome 5th. Gerald Poole 6th. And Donald Durrant 7th. Richie West is still on pit road. .24 laps to go, sorry. Make it 23 as Jared crosses the stripe. Running that middle line that he's been running all race. Just dipping it down as he comes off the corner. You can see DJ starting to put some pressure on Albie for 3rd. Sticking to that high line, using that momentum off the corner. Now he goes to the low side on Bill Percy. Completes that pass for 2nd. DJ's going to come along with him. Now we'll see if Albie can run down Jared. Or does DJ have something? Pretty much led the entire first 3/4 of this race, had that little contact with Gerald, and now is fighting his way back and made it back up to 3rd now. Working on Albie for 2nd. Meanwhile, Jared's liking to see this battle back behind him as he's over a 2nd ahead. Bill a little loose, Jason a little loose off of 4 there. DJ looking low again, but Albie holds serve up on that high line. Inside of 20 to go. 18 to go as they cross the stripe. DJ continuing to look down low. Albie continuing to run that high line. DJ running a more of a middle line this time, seeing if he can get up a more of a run off the corner. Looks like it worked for him a little bit. So Pole's basically even with him going into the corner. And he is able to pull off the pass, get to 2nd. Now does he have enough time? He's about 3/4 of a second back behind Jared. 15 laps to go this time by. Last lap he was about a full 1/10 of a second faster. Looking off the back as that orange car gets closer and closer. Jared again running that middle line, DJ on the bottom. 13 laps to go. DJ DJ's closed down to about a quarter of a second. Does have a little bit fresher tires than Jared. So that may be playing a factor. Jared runs a little bit lower line on the exit that time, probably trying to take away the line from DJ. DJ down to the inside now, pulls up alongside. Can he get the power down? Jared running that high line, using that momentum. As they come off, DJ gets real loose off of 4 as they hit the stripe, 10 to go. Gave up a little bit of track position there, about 3/10 now. Got to try and work, fight, get that back. Albie, meanwhile, on the outside, fighting for that second spot. He's not giving up. DJ's fighting on that inside. Albie did get around him for a second. He's going to start looking low again, see if he can make another charge here. Meanwhile, Jared's pulled out to about a half a second lead over Albie. The more these two fight, the better Jared's got to feel about his chances. Even with these two fighting, they are closing the gap on Jared as we have 7 to go. Running orders, Jared Heasley first, Albie Hewin second, DJ Kinner third, Gerald Poole fourth, Jason Rome fifth, Bill Percy sixth, and Donald Durant seventh. Richie, unfortunately, is still in the pits giving repairs. Albie is there, DJ is there. Jared continues to run that middle line. 5 to go this time by. DJ moved his line up a little bit higher. He has a little slip off the corner, but still maintains that momentum, keeps that second spot for now. DJ looking low again. Jared still running that middle line. Be 3 to go next time by. DJ continues to pressure Albie as they come to 2 to go this next time by the stripe. DJ gets outside a little bit. This could be what he was looking for. See if he can use the momentum to his advantage this time. Albie slips a little bit coming off of the corner. White flag as we come back to the stripe. DJ does make that move for second. Albie's back to third. But Jared Heasley with half a lap to go and about 3/10 of a second lead. He's just got to keep it straight, getting off the corner. And he does for the second or third win of the season. So Jared Heasley's the winner, DJ Kinner second, Albie Hewin's third, Gerald Thanos Poole finishes fourth, Jason Rome fifth, Bill Percy sixth, and Donald Durant seventh, with Richie West and Rick Sargent running out the field. Let's see if we can talk to Albie first, our third place finisher. Albie, it's Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
So it wasn't quite what you wanted, but still a spectacular run, especially at the end there, and held on for that podium.
Yep, not quite enough. I was getting ready to have fun with Jared there at the end, I thought, but DJ had a few lap fresher tires. He was able to keep me from playing with Jared. But yeah, I'm good with third. It was a good race. We had a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, good solid points finish, and we will see you tomorrow night at Martinsville.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot.
And I don't see DJ in Discord, so let's go grab the winner, Jared Heasley. Jared, it's Mark in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, Mark?
Well, is this your second or your third win here?
This is the third one of the season. We won Irwindale, North Wilkesboro, and now this place.
Okay, so the short track seemed to be playing right into your cards to this season.
Which is the one place that I would have told you that won't happen. You know, I guess strategy got me there. DJ didn't pit with us, and then that wreck happened, and he was in it, and I guess that's pretty much the reason I won. It wasn't. I thought DJ was faster than us all night, so.
So it was taking those tires when he didn't that kind of cycled you forward that put you in the position?
I absolutely think so. I think he had the claws way up through the field and just ruined his stuff going up there through it. But it was. I wish we just had more cars out here to help us out. If we had a few more guys, I may not have won this one, but it was a fun race for sure.
Well, it was definitely a spectacular finish with the three of you guys all battling up there. So.
Yeah, thank you, Albert. Man, he's quick, he's clean, he's fun to race with. So shout out to him as well.
All right, thank you, and we will see you tomorrow night at Martinsville.
Yep, thanks, Mark.
That was your race winner, Jared Heasley, his third win of the season, and again, third short track, which is not what you would consider to be his best track, although he's good at all of them. So that will do it for us tonight here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Tomorrow night, don't forget to tune in to How to Suck at iRacing as he broadcasts the Cup Series at Martinsville, another short track, so that will definitely be interesting. And until then, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
This was a presentation of the Burning Rubber Racing League Saturday Series presented by Flaming Karma Paint Shop. We want to thank our loyal viewers. This is MDM TV.